yeah, if you want to test modern application, you need to know prompt injection and jailbreaking and what's an MCP server and how to test it and all
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, it's all new technology. I mean, it's like it makes me think a lot of. You remember when cloud was a new thing?
Yeah,
Everybody rushed. You know, I gotta get cloud, gotta get cloud. You know, it's
yeah,
going to save me so much cost, and it's going to do this. It's like, you know, people were. I mean, jobs were changing. People were moving all their on-prem stuff to the cloud. And then, you know, sort of when that bubble popped, everybody started moving some back, and now, you know, everybody does it like a hybrid model, and
yeah.
they almost kept the good things from cloud and sort of like did away with the bad things. So almost see that as similar AI to a similar extent as cloud.
Yeah. So basically, a lot of hype initially, and then there's a lot of naysayer as well. And the hype people are wrong, and the naysayers are wrong. And somewhere in between is the truth.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think so.
there's a lot of I think also you know, people are, it's a buzzword, right? And
Mhm.
you know, buzzword sells.
Yeah.
You know, that's
This is the
where, you know,
Agentic podcast, by the way.
yes. Not
No, just
yeah,
kidding.
definitely, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think it is definitely impacting us. Actually, that's the next question is about how do you see it changing offensive security testing and defensive security testing? We talked a little bit about it already, but do you have
Mm.
any other thoughts on how it's going to affect offense and defense?
Yeah, I mean, offense, you know, it lowers a lot of friction. I mean, you can move faster, you can write faster, you can research faster. You know, you can just have, you've got a lot more to your, almost to your toolbox, in terms of offensive testing. You know, you can, uh, you know, you don't need to uh, like volume. Say you don't need to write a program to get through all this volume of data to look for the needle in the haystack. You can almost say, you can almost, you know, you don't have to worry about writing the program. You can just
Yeah,
tell AI to go and find the needle. Obviously, not that easy, but it like a lot of friction. And then from a defense side, the same thing. You know, from a SOC point of view, I think the attack chains they can pick up now versus previously with the help of
mm,
I think it's next level.
yeah,
You know, they can recognize. I mean, just think if you something as simple as image recognition. If you take text on an image, if you have a photo of text, how easy how easy is it now to grab that off the image versus a couple of years ago?
way
Um,
easier, way more
yeah, I
accurate.
mean, well, yeah, I mean, like back then, it like, you know, it gave you a whole bunch of stuff,
Yep,
whereas now it's almost perfect.
yep, and can
So
translate it for you at the same time too.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's crazy how you can speak to your chatbot in any language. I don't know if you've noticed
Yeah,
that. It's crazy.
yeah.
It's so I'm natively Afrikaans speaking, so I've been speaking to the AI in Afrikaans, and it answers me back like quite accurately, which is insane.
That's amazing. Yeah, I wonder. I One day I was testing something and I had it speak a whole bunch of language. I forgot which LM it was. There was like a finite number of language that it knew. It knew like I don't know 30 or 40. And then if you get into more exotic language, it didn't know them as well. But yeah, it's still super interesting that it can do all of this. Uh, in all these different languages. One another thing I did was interesting. I was using Turbo Pentest to do pen tests, right? I used the MCP server and then had it write a song about the high and critical severity finding for a specific domain. This is just stuff that's just it's kind of nuts, really, that you can do that.
Yeah,
Just plug
it is
these things
crazy.
together and just do some kind of crazy magic pretty quickly with AI.